Emotional release isn't just about learning how to release the painful emotions, but also about learning how to release the positive ones. And I know that probably seems really confusing to folks who are like, yeah, but I'm trying to release the pain so that I can feel better, right? So that I can have more experiences of like happiness through my life. But really, what's actually happening here when we talk about releasing emotions, and this means like allowing, with coming from a neutral state, like allowing the emotion to fill your entire being and then letting it move out of the system, which can be really scary. And what we're talking about with both of these things is fear. And often there's a block of fear with the difficult emotions, with the really painful ones. It's the fear of, if I let myself feel this, I'm going to be stuck in it forever. But with the positive ones, it's the fear of, if I let myself feel this, I know I'm never going to be able to feel it again. It's a scarcity fear around that. So we have to learn actually how to hold and release positive emotions too. So if you've been feeling really like you're not progressing in terms of having a wider range of ability to hold emotions, it's probably because you haven't actually been working with the more positive emotions and allowing them to move through you. And this is really relevant for my own self and my own experience, where I was doing so much of holding the more difficult emotions and thinking that that's what I needed to be focused upon. And really, really the true difficulty was actually learning how to feel more happiness and to let that sit in my body in a way that I wasn't trying to reject it or push it away out of fear. So I invite you to try this, especially over this new moon in Scorpio. Really ask yourself, is the release I'm really looking for going to come from me learning how to sit with and to release positive emotions so that I can enter into this more expanded state? Because the freedom we're looking for really is going to come from us being able to hold a neutral stance with our emotions, no matter what they are, to let them flow through, to not be so taken from the highs of like the ecstasy down to the pain, right, and the suffering. It's learning, how do I actually ride these waves constantly in a way where I can see more of my life. I can experience so many more emotions because I no longer am holding this fear towards either direction, right, of experiencing the ecstasy or experiencing the suffering. So now I get to experience it all and even more too. So happy new moon in Scorpio. And if your wish to know who you are is greater than your wish to control your experience, I invite you to follow me for more.